Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? It's your boy Jordan Trask back for another video here, and so just in time right now. So at the end of the day, Justin Herbert owns Cleveland twice because the Chargers were ready to go 3-2 against Cleveland. But yeah, we did beat Cleveland. We own the Browns, and yeah, so so that means Mike Williams and Austin Eckler had a dominating game for the Chargers against the Browns. So that means, just to be honest, we just go up against Jacoby Brissett. So that means Justin Herbert is better than Jacoby Brissett. For all of that matters. And at the end of the day, we ended up knowing what was going to go on because the Chargers are ready to go 4-2 and 5-2 next 2 weeks against Denver and Seattle because the Chargers had just beat Cleveland to go 19-9-1 with the season series record because we own the Browns. That means we own Cleveland. So that means Brandon Staley's better than Kevin Stefanski, of course. And yeah, it's like Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack had a good game. And yeah, so Austin Eckler is better than Nick Chubb. And yeah, for sure, Mike Williams is better than Amari Cooper, of course. And yeah, J.C. Jackson went up against Cooper a long time. Back to last year when Cooper played against J.C. Jackson when the Cowboys played against New England. But now the Chargers had to go against Cleveland with J.C. Jackson against Amari Cooper, Asante Samuel Jr. Derwin James had a good game too. Taylor Tolerabic had a good kicking field goal and making more kickoffs. So J.K. Scott had good punting for that reason. And yeah, J.K. Scott and Taylor Tolerabic had a good game. So yeah, for now on, we think about how Alohi Gilman puts up a game-winning interception for the LA Chargers against the Cleveland Browns against Jacoby Brissett. So yeah, Drew Tranquil and Kyle Van Noy took a big and positive stop because Sebastian Joseph Day did good. He did great. Chris Rumph, he did good too. So yeah, Josh Kelly had more running dominating like Austin Eckler did with his backup as a starter. And yeah, for that reason, at the end of the day, it was up for the minute like Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer had a good, positive game for the Chargers against Cleveland. And from now on, after that, Chargers go 3-2 against the Browns, and we go 4-2 and 5-2 against Denver and Seattle for the next 2 weeks. Because I already told you once again, Chargers are now 3-2 against Cleveland after a close game. Cade York missed a field goal. Like Chargers made a game-winning stop to block the field goal, and the kick was wide right. So that means Chargers took the last kneel down, and we won because my beloved Los Angeles Chargers were getting ready to get the game-winning stop for the defense against the kicking. So that means he missed the field goal. But yeah, Chargers made a good game-winning stop to beat Cleveland's field goal against Cade York. So yeah, Chargers took one kneel down at last, and then we get our Charger victory Monday tomorrow after we got the win today. We got the win today for the Chargers to go 3-2 against the Browns in a close game, 30-28 in Cleveland. And yeah, but we have, as we talk about the NFL game, we're going to have to talk about the other football game, like the college football game. UCLA won, San Diego State won, and then Michigan won, USC won, Georgia won. Yep, the LA college football team won too, of course. And after that, let's get into baseball while we keep talking football. So the Padres beat the New York Mets as Joe Musgrove took the win for San Diego against the Mets. So the Padres beat the Mets 6-0 and get ready to play against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So it'll be game one at LA because the Padres are a tough team of baseball as my mentality goes on. Since my Angels are in the offseason program baseball, since my Angels has a ring for 20 years of winning the first World Series since October 27, 2002, I would expect that the Padres could beat LA against the Dodgers, of course. And and it's not a factual. It's a factual because if the Padres beat LA in a tough game, Padres go on to play against the Braves or Phillies in the NLCS if they beat LA in 3. whatever, of course. Or, obviously, in 2. Or honestly, if it's the Padres in 2, we're going to possibly find out. Or the Padres in 3. But you know what? At the end of the day, if it's the Padres in 3, yeah, the Padres called it Padres in 2 in the wild card series against the Mets. But now it's the Padres in 3, or it's their team, the Dodgers in 3. Whoever cares. But the other ones, I don't believe that for sure. So yeah, let's see how the Padres can do well against the Dodgers in the NLDS in LA and San Diego. And then we got soccer. Yeah, while we keep talking about football and baseball, we're going to have to talk about soccer. Los Angeles Galaxy has won the soccer game against the Houston Dynamo. Chicharito Javier Hernandez had the goal against the Dynamo. Now they beat them 3-1. And now on Saturday's soccer game at 12 o'clock, they play Nashville Soccer Club. I don't know anybody from Nashville Soccer Club. I don't know about those players. But I know everything about the Galaxy players that I know is Chicharito Javier Hernandez. And then Puig. Yeah, Puig, of course. Yeah. And then Dusan Joveljic. Yes, of course. At the end of the day, the LA Galaxy were ready for MLS playoff prep against Nashville. So yeah, that could go on to prep for the Galaxy against Nashville on the 15th. And yeah, so while we get this other one, we got basketball and hockey. Clippers are wrapping up the preseason as they're winning against Minnesota Timberwolves. And so does that good reason. The Anaheim Ducks and LA Kings play on Tuesday and Wednesday against Vegas Golden Knights and Seattle Kraken. Because the Ducks would win the first hockey game against Seattle without Ryan Getzlaf, our captain Ryan Getzlaf. But the Anaheim Ducks need a captain, like it could be Zegras or Fowler, of course. And yeah, at the end of the day, the Kings, without Dustin Brown, they could win without Brown too, because the Kings might beat Vegas without Brown. But the Ducks can beat Seattle without Getzlaf, because I know how the Ducks and Kings. Ducks did not make the Stanley Cup playoffs last year, but the Kings did make it last year, but lost in 7 to Edmonton, because I don't know what the heck were they doing, whatever it is. So for the Clippers, did not make the playoffs last year because the Clippers. So that means at the end of the day, it's only for the Clippers. So that means the Clippers are ready to go up and play against anybody except the Minute, because it's always got to be the Clippers and the Lakers for about 2 weeks away from the NBA season. Clippers and Lakers on Thursday Night Basketball, because the Clippers still own the Lakers. Clippers will wrap up the preseason basketball and winning against the Timberwolves. Says, I don't know why the Clippers lost the Timberwolves last year because of a play-in tournament. I don't care. Hope the Clippers do good with the healthy Clippers. Kawhi Leonard return for sure. And yeah, for the other ones, boxing and golf, racing, speed racing, car racing, it's just okay. There's more to come with the updates. So yeah, for the Anaheim Ducks and Los Angeles Kings for the game of hockey, they should beat Seattle and Vegas without Ryan Getzlaf and Dustin Brown, of course. So yeah, it's going to be the era of Trevor Zegras and Quentin Byfield, of course. So yeah, it would be on to Jonathan Quick and John Gibson, because the best goaltenders, but Quick is not good, because Jonathan Quick isn't good. He was going to play in Game 7 against Oilers because Connor McDavid, I don't care about that. I'm sorry, so yeah, we'll probably wrap this up, you guys. Before we wrap this up, so we keep an update from our game of football and baseball, soccer, basketball, and hockey, boxing, golf, NASCAR racing as car racing, and motor racing, of course, So yeah, we're going to probably wrap this up for sure, because at the end of the day, I keep asking for that. Chargers to go 4-2 and 5-2 for the next 2 weeks against the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Because the Seahawks were Chargers' old rivalry in the AFC West a long time ago. But now it's AFC versus NFC. The West versus West. Chargers Seahawks. So yeah, the Chargers can go on and beat the Broncos. Denver lost from a Thursday night game against the Colts. So that means the Seahawks lost today against the Saints. So that means the Chargers can go 4-2, and after that, 5-2 until we go on a bye week. And then 6-2 against Atlanta. So that means Falcons just trade away Deion Jones to Cleveland. And then we got the 49ers. We saw San Francisco beating Carolina. And yeah, and then Atlanta lost to Tampa Bay, of course. And yeah, we play Kansas City week 11. We'll probably see about the Chiefs and Raiders Monday night game. And then the Cardinals. Yeah, we saw the Cardinals lost to Philadelphia. Raiders probably beat them and sweep them twice. And then Miami. Yeah, we saw Miami lost to New York Jets. And then the Titans. Of course, yeah, we saw the Titans going on and beat the Washington Commanders. And then the Colts. Possibly, yeah, we saw the Colts beat Denver on Thursday night. And then the Rams, yeah, we saw the Rams lost to Dallas. Dallas pulled the upset against the Rams. And then we got the Broncos at last, of course. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. It's your boy, George Trask. Peace out. Balls up, go Chargers.